A lot of people have been asking me about this type of question. The goal here is to find the perimeter, which, as we know, is the distance around a figure. We want to find the perimeter of this figure, and this is a regular polygon. Regular means that all sides are equal to each other, and that's very important. That's the key to solving this problem. First of all, this is a pentagon because it has 5 sides. So we've got our pentagon here, and all 5 sides are equal to each other. So what we can do with this expression, x minus 8, and this expression or term, 1/3 x, because all sides are equal, we can set them equal to each other. All right? So that's going to help us to find x. Once we know x, we can substitute it for either one of these, or what we say plug it in a lot of times, but the proper term is substitute. If we could find x, then we could substitute for either one of these. We should get the same number, and then we can find the perimeter. So this is our equation, 1/3 x equals x minus 8. And I'm going to stick a 1 in front of that x. Now, we have nothing but x's on the left. So I'd like to get rid of this 1x by subtracting an x. And if you can't do this in your head, 1/3 minus 1, that's negative 2/3 x equals, and bring down a negative 8. If you can't do that in your head, then you just need to go over here to the side, and 1/3 minus 1, we need common denominators, and 1 is the same as 3/3. So 1/3 minus 1 is the same as 1/3 minus 3/3. Well, we keep our denominator the same, and 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So that's where our negative 2/3 x comes from. Now we just got to get rid of this negative 2/3. So what we want to do, there's a couple things we can do. The opposite or inverse of multiplication is division. So we would divide both sides by negative 2/3, and that's where we do our KFC, keep, flip, change, or some of you say KCF, keep, change, flip. But I've also taught you, you can just multiply by the reciprocal, because those will cancel, which is really what we're doing when we divide by negative 2/3 anyway. We're multiplying by the reciprocal. So a negative times a negative is a positive, which is what we want. So positive, we won't worry about that. 8 times 3 is 24. 1 times 2 is 2. So 24 over 2, we get 12. And from there, that means x equals 12. So that's not our final answer. So let's erase all this just for a second, and we'll keep our 12. We just found out that x equals 12. Don't stop. Do not stop. What you need to do is go substitute the x for 12. So this one's pretty simple. 12 minus 8, that's 4. Or you could say 1/3 of 12, that's 4 as well. So both of these are 4, this side and this side. But we're still not done, because the answer is not 4. Remember, we want the perimeter. And if all sides are 4, and there's no units here, no centimeters or meters or anything like that, so we can just call it units. There's 5 sides, and each side is 4 units long. So 5 times 4 makes 20. So our perimeter is 20 units. That is all.